Okay, so as you guys could see, I absolutely love this 613 wig that I got, that I basically colored this minty, soft green color. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this exact look. I will leave the link below for the information on ordering this exact wig. So I saw a picture on Pinterest and I really loved how soft the green was. So I did want to recreate this look. So we will be using my 613 wig, and I'm going to be using Shimmer Lights Conditioning Shampoo and a white conditioner. You can use any white conditioner you want. I will be using the conditioning Shimmer Light shampoo first because I want to remove all the yellow out of the hair, so that way the color I get is very soft pastel type color. If I would have left it the yellow toned 613, it probably would have gave me too much of the Neverland green from Arctic Fox. So I did want to basically tone out some of that yellow so the color can be very ash, like a very ash green type color. This was my first time trying this color, so I was very nervous if it was going to be for me, and I did not want to do dark roots. So I started with a very soft version of the color. So basically what you want to do when you're toning and removing out yellow, you don't have to use a toner. This Shimmer Light shampoo is so strong and it gets the job done, and it will remove all of that yellow out of the hair and give you a nice ash toned 613 wig, basically, or ash blonde wig, no longer 613. It comes to like a level 60 or so. So once you do that, basically you're honestly ready to start watercoloring your wig, your bundles, or whatever you're going to be using. As you guys see, I just did another dip to just make sure there is no yellow tones at all in the hair. I highly recommend this step if you want a very soft version of any color, whether it's blue, pink, whatever. If you really want it soft, I recommend that you ash out your 613 bundles before coloring them. If you want vibrant colors, you will keep it the same 613 color that you basically receive it in. So this is how it looks. As you guys can see, it's a very nice wave pattern. I did wear this, as you guys could see in the beginning of the video, in its natural state. I straightened it, I curled it, I did everything to this hair, and I absolutely love it. So you just want a bowl of boiling water, very hot water. You can boil it, you can microwave it, it doesn't matter. And you're just going to squeeze your color into the bowl. Now, the amount of color also that you're putting in depends on how diluted or how vibrant your color actually will be. So I did not use a lot because I didn't want it too vibrant. And like I said, this is my first time doing this kind of color on me. So I made sure I didn't use a lot at all. And you don't, when you're coloring like this with watercolor, you do not need like 3 and 4 bottles of the color. It just gets the job done with 1 bottle and not even using the whole bottle. So as you guys can see, I did put white conditioner in here to further dilute and condition the hair at the same time. There are diluters that you can buy, but I wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Condition the hair, especially since it's 613 hair. Condition it and dilute at the same time. So I did add a little bit more color in there because once I added the white conditioner, I saw, okay, it's a very soft, minty, soft pastelish green type color. So I added a little bit more, and then I literally just dipped it a few times, and as you guys can see, it started to turn immediately. So it didn't even take, it wasn't even in there for a minute. And I didn't sit it in there. I just continued to dip so that I can ensure it was getting everywhere. Sometimes if you sit it before just dipping it, you don't get all areas. So I did ensure that I got everywhere basically colored. Now, as you guys can see, as I'm pulling it up, there's no more of that green color in the bowl. it's now like whitish, purplish from some of the possibly toning we did. So as you guys can see, that took me less than 5 minutes. I didn't fast forward this video, nothing. And as you guys can see, that's that. Now, I got beside myself. I wanted to add some more. Even though it was still a perfect color, I'm like, okay, let me just see. Let me just go a little further because I really, really want this color. So I did add more and dip it. It really didn't make it too much deeper because the color was so soft and because I diluted, my wig was ash, and I diluted the water with the white conditioner. So it really didn't turn it too much. It just got in the areas that may didn't get color, and also it made some of the areas in the hair dimensional, and I love dimensional hair. So that was cool for me. But as you guys could see, it didn't turn too much. The color is very, very soft. Now, like I said, I haven't tried this color going straight yellow. If you want it more vibrant, if you want it more of the green color, you can opt out of toning the wig or the bundles or whatever. You can opt out of toning it first and just put it in hot water. You can opt out of the conditioning and conditioning after. That's completely up to you. But I was 100% satisfied with this once I pulled it out of the water. I absolutely loved it, and I was really, really ready to install it after this. So as you guys know, I'm a rambler, so I'm gonna keep talking. But yeah, as you guys can see, also the hairline looks very good. You do not have to tweeze anything on these hairlines unless you want to, of course, but the wigs are pretty much ready to wear, aside from if you're going to be coloring it, curling it, or whatever you're going to be doing. So that's pretty much it for this. The hair is conditioned as well because it was in the water basically. So if you want to rinse it with lukewarm water now, you can, to make sure there's, especially if you're going to be straightening it or curling it or not wearing it in the natural state, you would just rinse out any conditioning residue that may leave the wig heavy or whatever the case may be. So I guess I decided, which I forgot, to dip it again. So this is me adding more, and I loved it, the color. So I don't know, mentally, maybe I just felt like, okay, just keep dipping, you know, just see what happens, just keep dipping. So I dipped it again. And, but like I said, it really, the water and the conditioning and it being an ash tone, it did not, and maybe I was just making sure there was no more yellow in the hair. It did pick up some areas a little deeper, but it didn't change it too much. So I'm sure here I was just ensuring that there was no more blonde basically in the hair. That's what I think it was that particular time, not to change the color anymore, because I was 100% satisfied with the color, and as you can see, I didn't add that much. So I'm 100% sure, because I made this video like 2 months ago, but I'm 100% sure that it was to make sure there was no more blonde areas in the hair. So yeah, I was completely satisfied, like I said, with the hair. It looked amazing. So like I said, you would rinse the color out to make sure there's no conditioner or anything like that left in the hair. And as you guys can see, this is the color. Very soft, very, very pretty, very dimensional. You can see some dark spots in there, and it was nice. So I'm spraying this keratin leave-in treatment. It's a dupe for it's a 10, and it's way cheaper, and it works. So, you know, especially with blonde hair, with any hair you're using, you want to make sure that you're treating it at all times. This is how you're going to get longevity out of any hair, especially 613 hair. We all know that 613 hair is processed to be this color. So you have to take very good care of this hair for it to last as long as you would want it to. So I sprayed that there, and I'm just showing you guys the hairline looks amazing and everything. Now, I need to tint my lace because this is not my color. I used TAILOREDCROWNS lace tint. I believe in this video I used almond. I used almond in this video. I'm normally caramel, but I used almond and it worked perfectly against this color in my skin. It was perfect. So you just basically, with this tint, you just spray it on. You can let it air dry, you can blow dry it, and it basically stains your lace to fit your complexion. And I believe she has like 6 or so different colors, but I did leave their website in the description. So if you need any lace tint or anything like that, and you don't want to boil water and add red dye and all that stuff, these sprays actually work. There are a lot of companies that are not offering this spray, so it's a very smart technique if you do not want to have to tint your lace and do everything like that. So basically you just spray the tint on, let it air dry, you can blow dry it, whatever the case may be, and then it'll be ready to go. Okay, so after you finish spraying your lace tint, you're just gonna allow your wig to air dry. If you want to tweeze it further, mold it, or whatever the case may be, you can do that after your wig is dry. And then you can proceed to styling. I did not record how I styled this wig. I actually made this on Mother's Day, the morning of Mother's Day, and I actually had a brunch date with my mom and my sisters. So I was kind of in a rush, so I did not record how I styled it. However, I included styling pictures in the front, and then I will have a styling video after. You can achieve so many styles with this hair, with wigs all together. So this is a cute style I did after Mother's Day was the middle part picture. This was a style like 2 weeks later, and it was just really, really fun. So guys, make sure you continue to keep watching. I will provide more videos showing you guys how to color your 613 wigs from me. I left the links in the description, I'm sorry. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.